What's up, Aquarius? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic, and today we're going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of March 2024. My friends, if you're into these kinds of videos, I ask that you please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I'll just have to make more. Also, Aquarius, I should note that you are eligible for a free reading at the end of these videos starting in April if you do three things. Number one, that you're subscribed to this channel or that you follow. Number two, that you like this video. And number three, that you leave your name in the comments below so that way I can shout you out. All right, let's go ahead and dive right in. Highest vibrational messages for the sign Aquarius. What is Aquarius transforming in the month of March 2024? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. All right, so we're taking a look at your energetic field to see as a general message, right, for your sign at a general whole to see what it is that you guys are transforming. Oh my gosh, this card. All right, any other messages that want to come out? Yeah, any other messages that want to come out for Aquarius? Woo! Okay. It's a party. Oh my God. So many things are coming out. My goodness. Ooh. I think this one came out first. Boom, boom. I'm going to read it like that in the order that they came out. Okay, but this is interesting that it's in the reversal. Okay, hi, Aquarius. How are you doing? You're like, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, I will. All right, so for the month of March 2024, this is, beautiful, beautiful stuff. But I will say you have three cards that came through. Lots of things moving around in your dynamics, like in your field. Lots of things about you, just awakening and coming forward and expressing yourself authentically. Really cool. So let's dive in, shall we? All right. First card that I'm going to present to you is the first card that came out, and it came out from the back. I take everything seriously when I do these readings. The fact that it didn't come full front, but it came out to the back is kind of telling me that, like, the awakening genius, I know this sounds really, really weird, but it's almost like you're returning to yourself. I don't know how else to express that because the feeling that I got when this popped out was like a book bag. I know, you're like, a book bag? Hear me out. When I was shuffling, this felt like it was kind of like, I don't know how to express it, Aquarius. It's kind of like this is you. This is you. Let's put it this way. This is you. And there's something about, I don't know what's happened before March, right? There's something about this card that, as the way that it came out for you, it's kind of giving like, this is who you are, but something happened in the last couple weeks, months, maybe even year, that you've kind of been separated from that aspect of you, that genius part of you. You are a genius, and if like no one's told you, or if you haven't told yourself, I love that for you, then I'm gonna tell you, because in the astrology, my friends, let's be honest, like, you're the alien. You're in your own field, you're on your own planet, and I say this like respectfully, like for real. When you feel frustrated because people don't get you, I can understand that. I have some Aquarius in my chart, also my brother's Aquarius. I get it. You guys are in your own, like, for real, fantasy. And, like, it's not in a bad way. It's because you guys are so far beyond. You're so beyond the way that you see things, too. So you're special. We're all special. But I just want to remind you that, yes, this is you. And there's something that happened in the last couple months or weeks or a year or even years, maybe, that has been kind of disconnecting you from that authentic genius of yourself. And I want to say and back that up with the fact that in this month, there is going to be an opportunity for you to just rekindle that and connect with that awakening genius and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, what happened to me? Oh my God, there it is. Oh, I see it. Oh man, there I am. It's that. The reason why I say that is because you also have shining through here. So I'm going to mention that this is a throat chakra card, what I showed you, number 29, Awakening the Genius. And number 30, right after this card, and they came out separately in different times, as you know, shining through, number 30. Both of these cards are relative to this section of the body, the chakras. So this is the throat section, obviously the throat chakra, and this is about your form of communication, how you're communicating your needs, authentic or not, but it's just however you're communicating and how you're listening. So how you're communicating out into the world and to people and how effective that is and how you see that reflected back to you and how good that feels, but also how you're communicating to yourself, how authentic that is and how it's reflected outwards. That's all the throat chakra. Also about how you're listening to yourself. Are you listening to yourself? And also, what is it that you're talking to yourself of? How honest is it? How authentic is it? How clear is it? Are you listening to others as well? That's all the throat chakra. Here, this is saying that you're listening, you're shining through with your awakening genius. We're going to talk about this card in a bit. This, you're like, uh-oh. No, not at all. But it's kind of like the key ingredient here because these are both relative to here about the way you're communicating, about the way you're coming out and expressing yourself and saying the things that you need to, you know, in your energetic field. So it's, yes, your particular words, the tone of voice, the selection of sentences, how, right, all of that. But it's really about how your stance is, your status, like your energetic, what's the word? It's your energetic state, your state of being. How authentic is it to the way that you really are when you show up to places, right? For people, all of that, communication. This one here, this is a sacral card. And this is number 8, Into Me I See. So if you notice, she's really wrapped up into herself. And it's in a very compassionate, very almost like nurturing, that's the word I wanted to use, nurturing way. She's really having a moment, right, with herself, to herself. She's in no rush. She's not looking anywhere but inward. But there's some emphasis of her divinity, her sovereignty being, right, in that moment. And what this is saying, by the way, for you, this came out in the reversal. So I'm going to tell you what this is looking upright, but yours came out this way, and I take everything seriously in every reading. But if this was upright, it's basically saying like you are finally seeing something very, very special, like that diamond in the rough concept. You're seeing that in yourself. Something that you have been suppressing for a long time, something that you haven't been able to see because you've been blinded through whatever reasons, because of a relationship or because of a programming that you've had all your life, or because you just refuse to see it because you decided that, like, I'm not going to see this in myself anymore because no one likes me when I'm like that, even though it makes me feel good. But, like, I'd rather be liked by people because I'm Aquarius. Sorry, I need to tell you that. I love you. But you need to take care of yourself. And I know this is hard for you to say. It's much easier for me to say, hey, F people. Like, you need to care about you. But deep down inside, like, you do care about people. You care about the grander collective at large. And so this card is actually talking to you about you going to you and less about other people and caring about people and being less of a social humanitarian and being more of like an internal self-care, self-love, self-empowerment place. Because this coming into the reversal is basically telling me that, like, the key ingredient here, Aquarius, for you to really find that inner self again, that awakening, that genius, to really shine through, come forward, is through going internal. Because this was in the reverse. So it's not saying that you're doing that. It's not saying like you found it. It's not saying like in March, like you found it. It's saying like it's going to be gifted the opportunity to do that. You are getting an opportunity this month to go inward. And that's the key. You have to go inward. You have to check in with yourself so that you can see that gem. Where is the diamond in the rough? You are a diamond piece. And every single community that you are in, you are a diamond piece. Amongst your friends, you are a diamond piece. You are very special to the equation. You care a lot about the people, collective, and also your frequency. Even if you're like, I don't really care a lot about people, like, you have to understand that spending time with people and caring are two different things. You might be, in fact, because Aquarius is very much like, I'll do my own thing. Like, yes, I like the people, but I also like to be by myself. For sure. But you care about the greater good than your own selfish means. And what I'm trying to tell you is, like, you need to be a little selfish this month. You need to take 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 for yourself this month. And you need to go inward and do a little digging to find that genius within, because it's in there. And you're going to get opportunities this month to shine through, to speak your needs, to talk about your future plans, to give your opinion and ideas on something, on a project, at work, with your relationships. You are needed in this reality. Your genius needs to be here. So something in this month is going to give you an opportunity to go inward and to ask yourself and to check in with yourself and to help bring that forward. I love that. Last thing I want to say for you is number 5 is the bottom of your deck, and this is body and soul. This is a card about checking in on yourself. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't even really put those two together. I was just looking at these cards, to be honest with you. But now that we're talking about the bottom of the deck, number 5 is a root chakra card. So the root is located at the very base of your spine, and that has to do a lot with your sense of security in your life. So are you feeling secure in your life? Are you sure about where you're going, the direction of your life, or the present moment regarding your finances, your friendships, your career, your intimacy, your romance, your love life, yourself, all of that, right? Maybe that's up for grabs right now in this month, and you're questioning all that. The way to through that, though, honestly, is this. This is the key. You have to go inward. I'm feeling this already, and I'm just going to do it, but what would I recommend for you? If you're looking for some practices to find that grounded, introspective moment, if you can't find that practice for yourself or know how to do it, please let me help you. I created a 45-minute meditation in motion called Intuitive Stretch throughout the pandemic for my clients when I was living in New York. And till this day, I still have clientele because it's been such a healthy practice for them. So what it is it's a meditation in motion. It's 45 minutes through breath work, a check-in for yourself, rating your state. It's an oracle reading in that moment that you're opening up to stretch. We dive into a big stretch class and into some deep stretches to open up the body, to add more flow. And then we finish with Shavasana to really bring all of that in. Some people like to journal afterwards. Some people like to document that. Some people just like to have it as a practice, like a yoga practice, but they're not into yoga, so they do this as a stretch. Would highly recommend for you to consider doing that because it allows you to go inward and allows you to go internal. So introspecting, listening to your thoughts. What is mine? What is not? I don't believe that. I do believe that, but I don't want to believe that. So that's a problem because that's toxic and that's not going to help my awakening genius because I am a genius. Oh, that's a self-sabotaging talk. Why am I saying that to myself? This is important to do and to have a safe space to do it in so that you're not like, a lot of stimulation, what is going on? Let's do it together. So you can check out the classes here on this channel. Some of them may be a little bit outdated, so if you're looking for more updated classes, I would recommend for you to check out the channel on its own here on YouTube, and it is called Intuitive Stretch. If you enjoyed this video and this was helpful, Aquarius, please give this a like because it tells me that you did, and maybe consider sharing it with someone that you think may resonate. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one, Aquarius. Happy transformation. Bye.